Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something. What are you doing with your time? Because how you use your time determines how far you'll go in life. Time is the most valuable currency you have. Unlike money, you can't earn more of it. Unlike possessions, you can't replace it. Once it's spent, it's gone forever. That's why I urge you today to focus on yourself and stop wasting time. Every person here has a purpose. You were not born by accident. You were not placed here just to exist. There's a reason for your life, and discovering that purpose is your greatest responsibility. But here's the truth: purpose demands focus. You can't find your path if you're too busy wandering in everyone else's lane. Some of us spend hours scrolling through other people's lives, comparing ourselves to their successes and doubting our own potential. Let me tell you, comparison is a thief. It steals your joy, your energy, and your time. Stop investing your time in what doesn't grow your potential. Instead, channel into your gifts, your goals, and your growth. I've heard people say, I'll get to it tomorrow, but tomorrow is not guaranteed. Time waits for no one. Every day you delay working on yourself is a day you'll never get back. Now think about this: you have 24 hours in a day, the same as every successful person you admire. The difference between you and them is how you spend it. Are you building or are you procrastinating? Are you learning or are you distracted? If you don't take control of your time, someone else will. To focus on yourself, you must be disciplined. That means saying no to the things that drain you. Some of you are saying yes to too many people, yes to unnecessary relationships, yes to activities that add no value, yes to conversations that lead nowhere. Every yes to those distractions is a no to your purpose. Discipline yourself to set boundaries. Take time to reflect on what truly matters. Ask yourself, what will I accomplish this year, this month, this day? Write it down, make a plan, stay committed to it. Here's a hard truth: you cannot please everyone. And the more you try, the further you drift from your own goals. People will always have opinions about what you should do with your life, but remember this: it's your life, not theirs. Focus on who you are becoming. What kind of person do you want to be? What legacy do you want to leave? You were not created to be average. You were created to be exceptional. But you can't achieve excellence by spreading yourself thin. Focusing on yourself is not selfish, it's necessary. Take time to invest in your mind, your body, and your spirit. Read books that challenge you. Surround yourself with people who inspire you. Practice habits that align with your purpose. If you want to lead a meaningful life, you must be intentional. You can't just wish for success, you have to prepare for it. You can't just hope for change, you have to make it happen. Plenty of us waste time dwelling on what we've lost, missed opportunities, failed relationships, or past mistakes. But let me remind you, the past is over. You cannot change it, but you can learn from it. And the best way to honor your past is by building a better future. Stop looking back and start looking ahead. Focus on what you can do today to move closer to your goals. Okay, your life is precious. Your time is sacred. Don't waste it chasing distractions or trying to fit into someone else's expectations. Focus on yourself, your growth, and your purpose. Because when you make the decision to value your time and prioritize your journey, you will unlock the greatness within you. The world is waiting for what you have to offer, but first you must give your best to yourself. Also, stop wasting time, start focusing, and step into the life you were meant to live. Purpose requires focus, because without focus, purpose becomes a distant dream, a vague idea that never materializes into reality. Focus acts as the lens that brings clarity to your intentions, magnifying what truly matters and blocking out unnecessary distractions. So when you lack focus, even the most meaningful goals can feel unattainable as you scatter your time and energy across pursuits that don't serve your higher calling. Purpose demands intentionality. It's not something you stumble upon by chance. It's something you uncover through deliberate effort, reflection, and unwavering commitment. Consider this: you were not created to merely exist or to drift aimlessly through life. You were designed with a purpose, a unique reason for being, but that purpose will remain hidden if you fail to focus. Life has a way of pulling us in a million directions. There are demands from work, family, friends, and society, each vying for your attention. Add to that the constant barrage of distractions, social media, entertainment, and trivial pursuits, and it becomes easy to lose sight of what truly matters. That's why focus is not optional, it is essential. It is the bridge between having a purpose and fulfilling it, ain't it? Okay, when you focus on your purpose, you gain clarity about who you are and what you are meant to do. Clarity eliminates confusion and doubt. It silences the noise of external opinions and helps you make decisions that align with your core values. A clear purpose becomes a guiding light directing your steps and helping you navigate through life's uncertainties. But clarity is not enough on its own. It requires consistent focus to translate into action. That you must make a daily decision to prioritize your purpose even when distractions seem unavoidable. Focus also sharpens your abilities. Purpose is often tied to the unique gifts and talents you possess, but those gifts remain underdeveloped without practice and dedication. Imagine an artist who never picks up a brush or a musician who never practices their instrument. Their potential will go unrealized, not because they lack talent, but because they lack focus. The same principle applies to your life. Whatever your purpose may be, it requires focused effort to refine your skills and maximize your potential. Focus allows you to concentrate on the tasks and disciplines that enhance your abilities, moving you closer to your goals. Another reason focus is vital is that it protects your energy. Purpose-driven individuals understand that their energy is a limited resource and they must allocate it wisely. Focus helps you channel your energy into activities that matter rather than wasting it on distractions or people who do not contribute to your growth. Without focus, you risk becoming overwhelmed and depleted, spreading yourself too thin across commitments that don't align with your purpose. But when you focus, you become more intentional with your energy, ensuring that every effort brings you closer to fulfilling your purpose. That moreover, focus gives you resilience. Pursuing your purpose is not always easy. There will be setbacks, challenges, and moments of doubt. But a focused individual is less likely to be discouraged because their eyes remain fixed on the bigger picture. They understand that temporary obstacles are part of the journey and that staying committed to their purpose is what will ultimately lead to success. Focus keeps you grounded when the path becomes difficult, reminding you of why you started and giving you the strength to keep going. Distractions, however, are the greatest enemy of focus. In today's fast-paced world, distractions are everywhere, and they often disguise themselves as urgent or important. It's easy to get caught up in the opinions of others, the pressures of societal expectations, or the allure of instant gratification. But every moment spent on distractions is a moment taken away from your purpose. That's why focus requires discipline. It's about training your mind to ignore the noise and stay committed to your path. Discipline helps you resist the temptation to veer off course and ensures that you remain aligned with your goals. Focus also requires sacrifice. To truly pursue your purpose, you may need to let go of certain habits, relationships, or activities that no longer serve you. This can be difficult as it often means stepping out of your comfort zone or facing the fear of missing out. But the rewards of focus far outweigh the sacrifices. When you align your time and energy with your purpose, you experience a sense of fulfillment and joy that distractions can never provide. You begin to see progress in areas that truly matter, and this progress motivates you to keep going. Purpose-driven focus also has a ripple effect. When you focus on your purpose, you inspire others to do the same. Your dedication becomes a source of encouragement for those around you, showing them what's possible when you live with intention. This is why focus is not just about achieving personal success. It's about contributing to something greater than yourself. Your purpose is not just for your benefit. It is meant to impact the lives of others and leave a lasting legacy. But to make that impact, you must first focus on your own growth and development. And it's important to remember that focus is not a one-time decision, it's a daily practice. Every day you are faced with choices about how to spend your time and where to direct your attention. These choices determine the trajectory of your life. If you allow distractions to take priority, you risk drifting further away from your purpose. But if you commit to focusing on what truly matters, you set yourself on a path toward meaningful achievement. Purpose requires focus because focus turns intentions into reality. It helps you identify what matters most, develop your potential, and stay resilient in the face of challenges. Without focus, purpose remains a dream. Then with it, purpose becomes a powerful force that transforms your life and the lives of those around you. Focus is not a luxury, it's a necessity. And the sooner you make it a priority, the sooner you'll unlock the full potential of your purpose. That time is precious and irreplaceable because it is the only resource you can never get back once it's spent. Unlike money, possessions, or even relationships, time cannot be saved, recovered, or replaced. Every second that passes is a second that is gone forever, making it the most valuable asset you have. It's often said that time is life, and this is no exaggeration. How you choose to spend your time determines the quality of your life. Time is the currency of your existence, and the way you invest it shapes your experiences, your growth, and ultimately your legacy. How many people take time for granted, assuming there will always be more of it? They procrastinate, delay their dreams, and waste precious moments on trivial pursuits, believing they can make up for it later. Neither, because time doesn't work that way. It moves forward relentlessly with no regard for your plans or intentions. The moment you waste today, a moment you will never get back tomorrow. That's why it's so important to be mindful of how you use your time. Every minute is an opportunity to grow, to learn, to build, or to connect with something meaningful. The fleeting nature of time makes it both a blessing and a responsibility. On one hand, it's a gift that allows you to live, dream, and create. On the other hand, it demands accountability because it is finite. That none of us knows how much time we have. Whether it's years, months, or days, our time on this earth is limited. This uncertainty should inspire urgency, not panic, but a sense of purpose. Instead of putting things off or wasting hours on distractions, we should approach each day with the intention to make it count. Time has a unique quality in that it is democratic. Everyone is given the same 24 hours in a day, regardless of their wealth, status, or circumstance. What separates those who achieve greatness from those who don't is not how much time they have, but how they use it. As successful individuals understand the value of time and guard it fiercely. They prioritize their goals, eliminate distractions, and focus on what truly matters. They don't waste time lamenting the past or worrying about the future. They stay present and take action. This discipline allows them to maximize their potential and accomplish extraordinary things. On the other hand, many people squander their time on activities that add no value to their lives. They get caught up in meaningless distractions, spending hours on social media, watching television, or engaging in gossip. While these activities may provide temporary entertainment, they often leave you feeling empty and unfulfilled. Worse, they steal time that could have been used to pursue your dreams, develop your skills, or strengthen your relationships. Every hour spent on something insignificant is an hour you could have invested in building a better future. The most successful people treat time as their most valuable commodity. They understand that every second is an opportunity to move closer to their goals. They don't waste time on things that don't align with their purpose. Instead, they are intentional about their actions, ensuring that their efforts contribute to their growth and success. This level of focus requires discipline, but it also brings immense rewards. When you use your time wisely, you create a life of meaning and fulfillment. Time also has the power to heal, transform, and teach. The passage of time allows you to gain perspective, learn from your mistakes, and grow into a better version of yourself. However, this process is not automatic. God growth requires intentionality. If you simply let time pass without taking action, you risk stagnation. The key is to use time as a tool for progress. Reflect on your experiences, learn from them, and use that knowledge to move forward. Time itself won't change you, but what you do with your time will. Pull out your stickies and time will. That one of the greatest challenges in managing time is the constant pull of distractions. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the noise of emails, notifications, and endless to-do lists. That these distractions can consume your day if you're not careful, leaving you with little time for the things that truly matter. To combat this, you must be intentional about setting priorities. Ask yourself, what is the most important thing I can do today? Then focus your time and energy on that task. By prioritizing what matters most, you can make the best use of your time and avoid getting sidetracked. Another challenge is the tendency to dwell on the past or worry about the future. While it's important to learn from past experiences and plan for the future, spending too much time in either direction can rob you of the present moment. The present is where life happens. It's where you have the power to take action and make a difference. By staying grounded in the present, you can make the most of your time and avoid wasting it on regrets or anxieties. Then the way you spend your time also reflects your values. If you say that your family, health, or personal growth is important to you, but you don't allocate time to these areas, your actions are not aligned with your beliefs. To live a life of integrity, you must ensure that your time reflects your priorities. This requires regular self-reflection and a willingness to make adjustments when necessary. By aligning your time with your values, you can create a life that is both meaningful and fulfilling. Time is also a powerful equalizer. No matter how wealthy or influential someone may be, they cannot buy more time. This reality serves as a reminder that time is your most precious resource. It is more valuable than money, possessions, or accolades because it is finite and irreplaceable. Once you truly understand this, you begin to treat time with the respect it deserves. You become more intentional about how you spend it, ensuring that every moment contributes to your growth and well-being. Ultimately, the way you use your time determines the quality of your life. Time is not just something you have, it is something you create. By making intentional choices about how you spend your time, you can shape your future, achieve your goals, and leave a lasting legacy. Every moment is an opportunity to build, grow, and connect. The question is, how will you use it? Discipline is essential for focus because without it, even the most well-intentioned plans can fall apart. Focus requires consistent effort, and discipline is the driving force that keeps you committed to your goals, even when distractions and obstacles arise. But in a world filled with endless opportunities to be sidetracked, discipline serves as a safeguard, ensuring that you remain aligned with your purpose. It is not an inherent trait, but a skill that can be developed over time through conscious practice and determination. The ability to control your impulses, make intentional choices, and stick to a plan despite challenges is what separates those who succeed from those who merely wish for success. At its core, discipline is about creating structure in your life. It involves setting clear priorities and boundaries that protect your time and energy. Yet, without discipline, it's easy to get swept away by the demands of others, the allure of instant gratification, or the endless stream of distractions that modern life offers. Discipline helps you filter out what doesn't matter and concentrate on what does. It provides a framework within which you can operate efficiently, making deliberate progress towards your goals. This structure is crucial because focus thrives in an environment of clarity and order, and discipline is what creates that environment. Discipline also strengthens your ability to resist distractions in a world where notifications, social media, and countless other diversions constantly compete for your attention. Staying focused requires intentional effort. Discipline trains your mind to ignore the noise and stay committed to the task at hand. It helps you resist the urge to check your phone every few minutes, postpone important work, or indulge in activities that don't align with your priorities. By practicing discipline, you develop the mental toughness needed to stay on track, even when distractions are tempting. Now, one of the most powerful aspects of discipline is its ability to turn small, consistent actions into significant achievements. Big goals often feel overwhelming, but discipline breaks them down into manageable steps. It teaches you the value of consistency, showing you that progress is not about making massive leaps, but about taking small, deliberate actions every day. Discipline is what keeps you moving forward, even when results are not immediate. It helps you understand that success is a product of persistence and that every effort you make, no matter how small, contributes to your ultimate goal. Discipline is also essential for overcoming procrastination, one of the greatest enemies of focus. Procrastination often stems from fear, uncertainty, or a lack of motivation. Discipline, however, helps you push past these barriers by emphasizing action over emotion. It reminds you that you don't need to feel ready to start, you just need to start. By taking action, you create momentum, and momentum fuels focus. Discipline helps you develop the habit of starting even when the task feels daunting or uninspiring, and this habit is key to maintaining focus and achieving your goals. Another critical aspect of discipline is its role in managing time effectively. Time is a finite resource, and how you use it determines the quality of your life. Discipline ensures that you allocate your time to activities that matter most rather than letting it slip away on unproductive pursuits. It helps you set boundaries, say no to unnecessary commitments, and prioritize tasks that align with your goals. Through discipline, you become more intentional with your time, maximizing its value and ensuring that every moment contributes to your growth and success. Discipline also requires self-awareness and self-control. It involves recognizing your tendencies, triggers, and habits and making conscious choices to improve them. For example, if you know that certain environments or activities lead to distraction, discipline helps you avoid them or create systems to minimize their impact. It's about taking responsibility for your actions and understanding that you have the power to shape your behavior. That self-awareness allows you to create strategies that support your focus, such as setting specific goals, creating a conducive work environment, or establishing routines that reinforce productive habits. God, one of the most challenging aspects of discipline is staying consistent when motivation fades. Motivation is often fleeting. It comes and goes based on external factors or emotional states. Discipline, however, is independent of motivation. It's the commitment to keep going even when you don't feel like it. Discipline helps you build resilience, enabling you to push through difficulties and setbacks without losing sight of your goals. It teaches you that progress is not always easy or linear, but that persistence will eventually lead to results. God discipline all confidence. Each time you follow through on a commitment or resist a distraction, you reinforce your belief in your ability to stay focused. This confidence fuels further discipline, creating a positive cycle that strengthens your focus over time. The more disciplined you are, the more you trust yourself to handle challenges and achieve your goals. This self-trust is invaluable because it empowers you to take on bigger ambitions and maintain focus even in high-pressure situations. Another important benefit of discipline is its ability to create freedom. While it may seem paradoxical, discipline actually liberates you by giving you control over your choices and actions. When you are disciplined, you are no longer at the mercy of external circumstances or fleeting impulses. But you have the power to decide how you spend your time and energy, which allows you to focus on what truly matters. This sense of control enhances your ability to live intentionally, pursue your goals, and create a life that reflects your values. Discipline also fosters long-term thinking. It helps you prioritize delayed gratification over short-term pleasures, enabling you to make decisions that benefit your future self. This perspective is crucial for focus because it keeps you aligned with your bigger picture. Even when immediate rewards are absent, discipline reminds you that the effort you put in today will pay off tomorrow, and that staying committed to your goals is worth the sacrifice. Ultimately, discipline is the foundation upon which focus is built. It provides the structure, consistency, and resilience needed to stay committed to your goals, even in the face of distractions and challenges. By cultivating discipline, you create the conditions for focus to thrive, ensuring that you make deliberate progress towards your purpose and aspirations. Stop trying to please everyone because it is an impossible task that only leads to frustration, exhaustion, and the loss of your true self. No matter how much effort you put into making others happy, there will always be someone who is dissatisfied, unimpressed, or critical. This pursuit of universal approval is a trap that diverts you from your goals, depletes your energy, and leaves you feeling unfulfilled. Life is too short to waste on trying to meet the expectations of others at the expense of your own happiness and authenticity. Instead of bending to fit into everyone's mold, focus on living a life that aligns with your values, priorities, and purpose. Okay, when you try to please everyone, you give away your power. You allow others to dictate your choices, behavior, and identity. This constant need for validation makes you vulnerable to manipulation, as people can use your desire to please them to their advantage. Like you end up saying yes when you want to say no, agreeing with things you don't believe in, and sacrificing your needs to accommodate others. Over time, this erodes your confidence and self-respect because you're no longer living for yourself but for the approval of others. And to please everyone also leads to a loss of identity. You become so focused on being what others want you to be that you forget who you truly are. You suppress your opinions, desires, and passions to avoid conflict or rejection. In doing so, you deny yourself the freedom to express your authentic self. This can create a deep sense of dissatisfaction because you're living a life that doesn't feel like your own. The true happiness comes from embracing your individuality and living in alignment with your values, not from seeking external validation. Another problem with trying to please everyone is that it spreads you too thin. You only have so much time, energy, and resources, and trying to meet the expectations of everyone around you is unsustainable. Thus, you end up overcommitting, taking on responsibilities that aren't yours, and neglecting your own well-being. This can lead to burnout, stress, and resentment because you're constantly giving to others without receiving anything in return. By focusing on what truly matters and setting boundaries, you can protect your energy and invest it in the things and people that genuinely matter to you. The need to please everyone often stems from a fear of rejection or conflict. You may worry that saying no or standing up for yourself will cause others to dislike you or create tension in your relationships. Because while it's natural to want harmony, avoiding conflict at all costs can be detrimental to your growth and happiness. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect and understanding, not on one-sided efforts to please. Because when you assert your boundaries and express your true self, you may lose some relationships, but those that remain will be stronger and more authentic. It's also important to recognize that people-pleasing doesn't actually guarantee approval or acceptance. No matter how much you do for others, there will always be those who criticize or take you for granted. People's opinions are often influenced by their own biases, insecurities, and expectations, which you have no control over. Instead of trying to control how others perceive you, focus on living with integrity and being true to yourself. When you prioritize your own happiness and well-being, you attract people who appreciate and respect you for who you are, not for what you can do for them. Letting go of the need to please everyone requires courage and self-awareness. It involves recognizing the patterns and beliefs that drive your people-pleasing behavior and challenging them. Ask yourself why you feel the need to seek approval and what you're afraid will happen if you don't. Often this fear is rooted in past experiences or limiting beliefs that no longer serve you. By addressing these underlying issues, you can free yourself from the compulsion to please and start living more authentically. Living authentically doesn't mean being selfish or disregarding others' feelings. It means finding a balance between caring for others and honoring your own needs. So that's when you stop trying to please everyone, you can still be kind, compassionate, and supportive, but from a place of authenticity rather than obligation. You give because you want to, not that because you feel you have to. This creates healthier, more meaningful relationships based on mutual respect and genuine connection. Stopping the cycle of people-pleasing also allows you to focus on your goals and aspirations. When you're no longer consumed by the need to meet others' expectations, you have more time and energy to pursue what truly matters to you. That you can take risks, follow your passions, and make decisions that align with your purpose without worrying about how others will react. This sense of freedom and autonomy is essential for personal growth and fulfillment. It's worth noting that not everyone will be happy with your decision to stop people-pleasing. Some may resist, criticize, or try to guilt you into reverting to your old patterns. This is because your new boundaries challenge their expectations of you. However, this resistance is not a reflection of your worth, but of the inability to adapt to the changes in your behavior. Stay firm in your commitment to yourself and trust that the right people will respect your boundaries and support your growth. Ultimately, the most important person you need to please is yourself. When you live authentically, prioritize your well-being, and pursue your passions, you create a life that feels true to you. This doesn't mean you won't make mistakes or face challenges, but it does mean you'll face them with a sense of purpose and confidence. You'll face them with a purpose and confidence. By letting go of the need to please everyone, you free yourself to live a life that is meaningful, fulfilling, and uniquely your own. Investing in self-growth is one of the most impactful decisions you can make in your life. It's a commitment to becoming the best version of yourself, not for the approval of others, but to fulfill your potential and live a purpose. The journey of self-growth is deeply personal, requiring time, effort, and intentionality. It means dedicating resources to improving your mind, body, and spirit, recognizing that the return on this investment is invaluable. Every skill you develop, every habit you refine, and every bit of knowledge you acquire contributes to a richer, more meaningful existence. That self-growth begins with self-awareness, the ability to recognize your strengths, weaknesses, values, and aspirations. Without understanding who you are, you cannot effectively determine where you need to grow. Investing in self-reflection allows you to identify areas for improvement and set goals that are aligned with your purpose. It helps you break free from patterns that no longer serve you and replace them with habits that promote progress. This process requires honesty and humility, as it often involves confronting uncomfortable truths about yourself. However, the clarity it provides is essential for meaningful growth. Because when you invest in self-growth, you also invest in your ability to adapt and thrive in a never-changing world. Life is unpredictable and challenges are inevitable. However, the skills and resilience you develop through self-growth prepare you to navigate these obstacles with confidence and grace. Whether it's learning to manage stress, communicate effectively, or approach problems creatively, personal growth equips you with the tools you need to succeed. It enables you to view setbacks not as failures, but as opportunities to learn and evolve. The journey of self-growth often requires stepping out of your comfort zone. Growth rarely happens in a state of complacency. It demands that you challenge yourself, take risks, and embrace discomfort. This might mean pursuing a new skill, confronting a fear, or breaking free from limiting beliefs. While stepping into the unknown can be intimidating, it is also incredibly rewarding. Every time you push past your comfort zone, you expand your capacity for growth and discover new possibilities. This willingness to embrace discomfort is what separates those who stagnate from those who thrive. Investing in self-growth also involves prioritizing your physical and mental well-being. Your body and mind are the foundation of your life, and neglecting them can hinder your ability to grow. Regular exercise, nutritious eating, and adequate rest are essential for maintaining the energy and focus needed for personal development. Similarly, practices like meditation, journaling, or therapy can help you cultivate mental clarity and emotional resilience. Plus, when you take care of your physical and mental health, you create a strong foundation for growth in other areas of your life. Education is another powerful tool for self-growth. Whether through formal schooling, online courses, books, or mentorship, acquiring knowledge expands your perspective and enhances your skills. Continuous learning keeps your mind sharp and opens doors to new opportunities. It allows you to stay relevant in a rapidly evolving world and empowers you to contribute meaningfully to your field or community. The more you invest in your education, the more equipped you are to make informed decisions and pursue your goals with confidence. Another critical aspect of self-growth is surrounding yourself with people who inspire and challenge you. The company you keep has a profound impact on your mindset and behavior. Investing in relationships with individuals who support your growth, share your values, and encourage you to reach your potential can accelerate your development. These connections provide a source of motivation, accountability, and perspective, helping you stay focused and grounded on your journey. At the heart of self-growth is the practice of self-discipline. Growth requires consistent effort and the ability to delay gratification in pursuit of long-term goals. This means showing up for yourself every day, even when motivation wanes or obstacles arise. And discipline helps you stay committed to your goals, maintain healthy habits, and resist distractions. It is the driving force that transforms your intentions into actions and your actions into results. That self-growth also demands a mindset of curiosity and openness. It involves embracing the idea that you are a work in progress and that there is always more to learn and improve. This mindset encourages you to approach life with a sense of wonder and exploration, viewing every experience as an opportunity to grow. It helps you remain humble in your successes and resilient in your challenges, knowing that both are integral to your development. Investing in self-growth is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about becoming a little better each day, taking small, consistent steps towards your goals. These incremental improvements compound over time, leading to transformative results. The journey may be slow and occasionally frustrating, but it is also deeply rewarding. Every effort you make to grow brings you closer to living a life that feels purposeful, fulfilling, and authentic. That's one of the most profound rewards of self-growth is the impact it has on others. When you invest in yourself, you become a better partner, parent, friend, and leader. Your growth inspires those around you to pursue their own potential, creating a ripple effect of positive change. By becoming the best version of yourself, you contribute to the betterment of your community and the world at large. Ultimately, self-growth is a lifelong journey. It is not a destination you reach, but a continuous process of learning, evolving, and striving to be better. The more you invest in yourself, the more you realize that your potential is limitless. Growth is not always easy, but it is always worth it. Every step you take toward becoming your best self is a step toward living a life of meaning, purpose, and joy.